Hello. All right, you guys, I don't have any pre-made for you. Normally, I have pre-made because, do you see this? Tell me what the rule is here, because my apron lines are going down and my shirt line's going across. So what is the rule with that? I think that's not kosher, right? Like, aren't I supposed to all be going the same way? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is one of my aprons. I have a whole, I don't know, I have a bunch. And so I thought this matched the right color, but I don't know that the lines are right. So anyway, I hope you got your text. And if you didn't or you want one, let me know. So I send out a text every night before I go live to tell you what I'm going to be doing. And that way, if you want to jump on, you do. If you don't, you don't. So I made this last night and it came out great. And so I have a picture of it, but I don't technically have some in the oven for me to taste to show you. And that's kind of my signature thing, if you will. I always try to take a bite so you guys know, but I can assure you that it's delicious. And I can also assure you that it's so stinking easy. So I told you yesterday, or the day I made the peanut butter cookies, I follow this lady on TikTok and Facebook. I follow her all over, but she has the easiest and the best recipes. So I've been kind of just stealing, I guess, but they're so good. How can I not? And so this one is called Italian chicken, and it's a low carb, keto, low carb keto. So basically what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna have a casserole dish. You're gonna have as many chicken breasts as you want. The recipe that, for the amounts that I'm gonna give you is 4 chicken breasts. I'm only making 3 because there's just the 2 of us. So you're gonna line your casserole dish with your chicken breasts, okay? Just like so. I'm telling you, this is so easy. This is gonna be one of our shortest lives ever. So as you hop on, I'm gonna rinse my fingers real quick. I hate chicken guts on my fingers. It's gross. As you jump on, let me know. Are you keto? Are you low carb? Are you neither? What are you doing? If you're not already following me, touch my nose, follow, send me a friend request with a message that said, hey, just something, whatever. And, okay, so I preheated the oven to 375. And let's see what else I was going to say. Oh, share it out. I get in Facebook jail all the time. So I had someone today send me a message. What is Facebook jail and why are you there? So if you get too out there, so let's say that I share my video out to a bunch of groups so people can learn from me, or I am in my back messengers messaging people recipes or help. You know, I get tons of messages every day of, can I buy this? Can I do this? Da, 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 da. And so when you do too much, they think you're a spammer, and so they put you in what's called Facebook jail, and you can't do anything. Sometimes your whole account just disappears, and you have to prove that it's really you, and then you can get back on. So anyway, I hope you guys made those cookies. I still have some left, and they're so delicious. Definitely a good find with those peanut butter cookies. So we have 3 chicken breasts here. They're kind of different looking because they're from a different bag. But, and then this is Italian dressing. And the reason it's in a styrofoam cup is because I have low carb Italian dressing at my restaurant. So I just brought some home. But what you're going to want to buy is a low carb Italian dressing. And I know that Kennan Steak, or that's the brand that does have a really good low carb one. So you're going to just put the whole container into your chicken. So that's just dump the whole thing in there. So I'm going to do that with this. And like I said, this is a low carb one, but sometimes for me, there's no point in going to the store and buying stuff when I have it at the cafe. So just no point. The next thing, a little bit of salt and pepper, okay? So I like the pink Himalayan salt because minerals, electrolytes, all the things. So you definitely want to use pink Himalayan salt. I have it with me. I have it in my car. I have it in my purse. If I ever feel a little headache coming on, it's probably because I'm dehydrated, because I'm in ketosis. So you definitely want to have that with you. The next thing is grated Parmesan. I know that's backwards. I did not turn my camera around, and I'm sorry. I just bought a generic one, but just checking your labels, of course. I'm gonna break this all up, and we're gonna use a lot of it, so I'm gonna just take the lid off. And you guys can see that, okay? So we're gonna just cover, and you wanna cover right where your chicken is. Because ooh, do you see that big lump that fell out? I'm gonna break that up because I think it'll taste better if it's there. So you wanna just cover right where your chicken is, because what's gonna happen is gonna make a really nice crusty covering over your chicken. Because the Italian dressing is going to kind of soak up. You'll still have Italian dressing in your pan. So when I pulled it out, it was just thin, but there was still Italian dressing in it, and I just picked the chicken out and put it. And I'm going to drop the picture that I took last night of it so you can see it. And like I said, I'm not going to be able to take a bite today since there's a lot in here. I'm going to save the rest for something else. So basically that's it, you guys. Let's put a little more pepper. You could, doctor this up, but I wanted to show you the real recipe. But you could, of course, doctor this up with more seasoning or whatever you wanted. And then I'm gonna pop it into my oven at 375 for about 45 minutes and let those chicken breasts marinate. Hi, Deidre, how are you? And just soak up all that Italian, and then the cheese will make this really nice crust over the top. It's delicious. So if you don't like Parmesan cheese grated like this, kind of dried, you could use real Parmesan cheese that's more cheese-like. You know what I mean by the difference? This is dried and that stuff's not so dried. Or you could use a different kind of cheese altogether, honestly. But this recipe called for this, so that's how I'm gonna cook it for you. So that's it. That's how easy it is. And it's so good. And this is something you could do like right when you get off work, pop it in the oven, do your little daily chores, and it'll be ready when you get done. So that's what yesterday I kind of cooked it early, and I was gonna go live and cook it again, but the day just got away from me, so you didn't see me yesterday, and that's why. Sometimes that happens. Once I sit down over there in those chairs, I have a hard time getting back up. So anyway, I am late. I have a training on Wednesdays, and I'm late for that. So I am going to pop off, throw this in there, and then I'll drop a picture here in a little bit. So if you don't mind sharing this out to your page or a keto group that you're in, or a low carb group, someone you know that loves chicken and cheese and low carb. All right, I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am going to make a raspberry mug cake, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. Bye. See ya.